Now small time now they say you are too harsh. The way you talk, you too harsh. Respect elders. Now this statement where this man made now, should I still respect him? I kept telling you every time. I say most of the things where you call respect na slavery. Most of the things where you call respect na manipulation. Most of the things where you call respect na bullying. Most of the things where you call respect na slavery. Of course, I'm not talking to Igbos. Igbos don't get this sickness. This sickness, not able. I'm talking to we Northerners and Yorubas. Most of the things where we call respect, na slavery. Normally, the way this man talk like this, the way he talk, normally, if you have functioning system, if you have the system that is functioning, things are working, the laws are there. It's not government not supposed to know now that, look, right now, we need to set up a regulatory body for religion. We need to set up a regulatory body for religion. We need to regulate religion. We need to regulate religion. See, one day, Nigeria is going to fall. You may say, no, God forbid. No, you're lying. You're lying. God knows saying your papa. God knows saying your papa. Even the real Quran, inshallah, God knows saying your papa. We are talking about reality. They bring religion. I read some books. So one book some times ago, the book was talking about Roman Empire. All the empires, old in these empires, Roman, Persia, Mongol, Ottoman, a lot of empires. And while the book was talking about Ottoman Empire, the book says something about religious regulatory body in the Ottoman Empire, the Islamic Empire, the Muslim shelter, the home of all Muslims around the world. They are supposed to be free for everybody to live the way they like, talk, say anything the way they like. They still regulate our religion, our own kingdom, our own empire. And with our own religion, they still regulate it. Ottoman Empire regulate religion of Islam. You cannot open your mouth and talk as a Muslim, no matter what you have, no matter your philosophy. If you like me, they say you have degree in anything where you get, that is your business. You must have to get the license to be able to talk about Islam in the Ottoman Empire. You must be able to get the license. You must be given the license before you can be allowed to talk about Islam in the Ottoman Empire. Though you are very good, you went to school. Where is your license? Without license, you cannot open your mouth and say anything about it in the Ottoman Empire. That is how beautiful the empire was. Now to you now, you say that no, this is my empire. I should have the freedom to express, to spread the religion of Islam. No. The emperors, the empire, the leaders of the empires, the politicians, the leaders, they know that you are a human being. The moment they give you power, they give people power to be able to see whatever they want. Sooner or later, they will turn the religion upside down. Sooner or later, they will turn religion upside down. Islam is a complete religion. Everything is coming. Open the Quran, the book has. If you open any page you open inside Quran, you know that communication has passed. Everything is compounded. The hadith of the Prophet, no contradiction, no discrepancies. Everything fall in place. But the moment they give you a chance to be able to open your mouth and say the way you see it or the way you want, sooner or later you will turn it upside down. They know that you are a human being. And what did they do? Definitely, they regulate the religion of Islam in the Ottoman Empire. No matter how big you are, how sheikh you are, how philosophy or how historian you are, you have to get the license from government to be able to preach Islam publicly. Go to Saudi Arabia today, you need license to talk about Islam. The one that is angling before me and you are not talking about Ottoman again. Go to Saudi today, you need license to talk about Islam. You need license to talk about Islam. Government have to study you. They have to give you exam. They have to question you. They'll question you. What is your degree? What is your philosophy? What is your this? What is your this? They'll ask you a lot of questions before they can give you license to talk about Islam in public. That's why I can never find extremists in Saudi. Because if you are caught opening your mouth to think you want to preach Islam without license, you're on your own. That is how it's supposed to be. Everything has to do with the Prophet Muhammad is the one that introduced law. So he's not going to be angry if we regulate religion in Nigeria. But of course, we are black people. What did them know? Black people now, what did they know? Cowards. Every pastor can just set up camera, set up shot, go and collect loan from bank, build church, or I start to collect 10% from people hand. Every imam can just buy camera, just like the way I do now. Normally, I'm not supposed to talk about Islam because I don't get license. It's because of failure of the government. That's how you see me here. You know, what is my philosophy? What is my license? Who will give me right to talk about Islam in public? Black people. If you did not regulate religion in Nigeria, if you did not regulate religion, close down many churches, close down many mosques, or you have to give license. There's some degree, there's some qualification you need to be able to talk about religion in public. Set up a standard, set up the policy. Nigeria will fall one day. One day, religious war will break out. You will run, come off for Aso Rock. National Assembly will be born into ashes. I'm telling you this. Set up the religious body. The information which some people are pushing out this time around is something scary. Imagine you open your mouth and say non-Muslims are infidel. What you are saying, you are indirectly saying that non-Muslims should be killed. May they no live. I don't want to say what Christians to say about Islam. Now our own with the talk. I don't want to go there. Don't come and tell me say most Christians to talk about Islam. Yes, they talk. But now our own with the talk. Now let us face our own. Regulate religion. Regulate religion. Nobody can preach anyhow in Saudi Arabia. Nobody can open their mouth and talk anyhow in Qatar. Nobody can open their mouth and talking about UAE. Nobody can open their mouth and talk anyhow in all this Islamic state. Now only Africa, anybody can just open their mouth and be claiming ustaz. A person who cannot read and write his name will be claiming ustaz, coming out and speaking nonsense, inciting violence into people. Then tomorrow they say, we can't respect elders.